Well, it's almost time for the big show. Ohio Has Talent. And joining us today, Kim Mason. She is the coordinator of Ohio Has Talent, and of course, the event and volunteer coordinator with community health professionals, and telling us all about the event. So thanks for joining us today, Kim.
Oh, thank you for having us once again.
All right, so first, let's talk about the show. It's coming up on June 18th, and I
Correct.
assume, as always, you've got lots of talent lined up.
We do, from all across the state, and we are excited on what we are seeing, and we've had some new people from new areas this year. So it's really a good cross-section of the state of Ohio that will be coming, and everything from dancers to drummers to a ventriloquist to, of course, vocalists and instrumentalists. So we're excited about the show.
The show is at Niswonger, starts at 7. So, I mean, in the past, you've had some really impressive talent. I assume it just keeps coming. How do you find these people?
It does. We send out, anymore it's really done through social media more and more. In the beginning, and I sent out letters to colleges, to high schools, all across the state, to different churches. And we still do quite a mailing, but anymore, a lot of it's done through social media. We reach out to different dance studios, private vocal teachers, and myself being a former music teacher, that kind of helps a little bit there too. I know a lot of the different people across the state that I can tap into.
And so it's just a fun night, but the main purpose is to raise funds for you guys. And so let's talk about this, because that's what's really important. The audience is going to enjoy it. You're going to find some great talent, but it's helping here at home.
It is. Community health professionals, or CHP Home Care and Hospice, is a nonprofit. So we don't turn anyone away for their inability to pay. And I think a lot of times people think, well, you get insurance money or Medicare and Medicaid, and that is all true. But in many instances, it does not cover everything. And some of the things that we have run into recently are people maybe who are still of working age, so under that Medicare age, and come down with an illness that is deemed terminal, and they have to quit their job, and then they lose their insurance. So here they are, have no insurance. They're not old enough to qualify for Medicare. They probably own their own home, whatever that might be. So Medicaid is not good. So what do you do then? And that's where we step in, and that's where the Patient Care Fund that so many of you out there help to raise money for steps in to cover those expenses. So we do not have to let anybody down in their time of need.
Right, because that would be the worst thing, letting someone down and saying, you know, can't help you. That their time of need.
Right, and you all know too, insurance companies and how you have to get prior approval for everything. That works in hospice also. And so sometimes, you know, we're waiting 2 or 3 weeks to get approval. Well, this person doesn't have 2 or 3 weeks for our care to get in there. So we go in. We still keep working on those insurance companies, but the Patient Care Fund meets those needs in between. So it is so important.
Right, yeah. All right, so should you buy tickets ahead of time for the show, or can you buy them at the door? You
can buy them at the door, but now the PAC Center is doing everything digital.
Okay.
So it is much easier to go on ahead of time to vanwertlive.com, as you see up on your screen, or you can go to our website, comhealthpro.org. You can get to the link for tickets, but you can also learn a little bit more about what we do and the service areas. And that's very important, Holly, because you guys serve a large area, and so do we throughout Northwest and North Central Ohio. We have 10 different offices. So Ohio Has Talent does not come just to Van Wert. It's split between all of the areas that we serve, which is up to 16 counties.
I think people enjoy that, being able to go out and have some fun and enjoy something like Ohio Has Talent, but know that it's going to help people they know and people in their own neighborhoods and cities.
Exactly. You never know when it might help yourself. You know what I mean? And so many of us here, and myself, just in the last couple of years, I've had both my sister and my mom on our hospice services. So it hits home. And for any businesses out there that would think, hey, this would be a great night to go do something special for our employees, this is because we are a 501c3, I can write them a receipt for their tickets for tax purposes.
All right, a good thing to know. Everybody can have a good time. Ohio Has Talent is coming up. Get your tickets now. Kim, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks so much. You all have a great day and hope to see you there.
All right, don't go away. New Edition continues in a moment.